Today we are going to see a case study on creep failure. Okay, so as we discussed the different failures in a material, creep only occurs at the areas where two criteria will comes into the picture. Okay, if a creep failure is going to occur, there will be two things. One is high temperature. Okay, another one is physical loading. So physical loading and high temperature, if it combine together, there will be formation of creep failure. Okay, so here the name is implies boiler reheated tubes. The boiler reheated tubes is one of the area where the load is applied, and as well as high temperature is going to takes place there. Okay, so the elevated temperature and the physical loading happens in the for the creep failure. Okay, we'll see what is the case study here.
As I said, we are going to see the case study of the creep failure occurred in the reheated tubes in the boiler. As the boiler was commenced before 24 years ago, and operation is more than 150,000 hours. Tube material is medium carbon steel SA192, and the nature of the tube is seamless. Outer diameter is 57.15 mm, and the nominal thickness is 3.4 mm, and working pressure is 345 pascals.
Means that there will be a working pressure inside the tube is around 345 psi. Okay, pascals per square inch. Right.
And this is the before cleaning image of the tubes and the after cleaning image of the tubes.
So this is the microstructure of the boiler tubes, in which the cross sectional structures, which is in white color, is a ferrite, and the dark black lines is the perlite. So this is here the cross section of pipe 3, where the white section is the ferrite and the boundaries are precipitator. Meanwhile, the pipe 4, the precipitator is a perlite structure,
where you can see some carbides. So carbide one of the precipitate. So somewhere around it will helps to create the crack inside the tubes. Okay.
So coming up to the discussion, as already Sir told, creep occurs in two conditions. One is high temperature as well as physical loading. So coming up to that, the ferritic perlite is very structured, and then the dispersion of carbides in the ferritic is matrix. It is a structured one. Okay, and then accumulation of carbides of the grains. Boundaries will be at grain structure, and then presence of voids in some cases, maybe some empty spaces could be there in that.
So here the thing is that see, if we take this is a grain, so the grain boundaries there will be the formation of carbides, so that if the formation of carbides means the grain boundaries will get weakened, so there will be formation of voids, so these voids will help to form the cracks.
So as Palak said, observation, it provides enough evidence for it occurs some perlite and some carbide structures, particles. So Kishore Vijay continue.
So coming to discussion, so no cracking and leakages are found in which the indicates in the stage 3. So the creep has no yet reached, and so tubes can be used for some more times. So scale density and scale thickness values of the boiler tubes are high, but still they are being operated with the cleaning.
So the tips of the methodologic study point out the involvement of creep type behavior, reheated tubes for boiler unit, pipes 3 and 4. So as previously in microstructure, Palak have explained that. So before creep failure experiment and after creep failure experiment, there is a huge difference. So if a material included in a creep failure, how we have to find out? Either it want to be undergone in high temperature, or otherwise it have been undergone in the physical.
So both things should happen.
Both things should happen. So in our case, it is about 24 years it have been done, as Nagesh said, as well as both things happened in a pipe. So here for creep failure is experimented under the pipe number 3 and pipe number 4, which is under the boiler reheated tube. So we are concluding by that. So in the 24 years used material, which we have seen, the main thing for these pipes were medium carbon steel, right?
Yes.
Medium carbon steel. So for 24 years it is overgoing for almost 1,000 plus operations which it have done, hours which they have done. So we have to, there is a recommendation, as they have said, based on various experiments, we have a recommendation to while changing a material, it can enhance the way of using of time as well. Also, the creep behavior can be reduced comparing
So, added to the point to Hariharan, see, in this type of creep, we can see that is stage 3 creep. So, it will get failure suddenly. So,